General Motors, they just have this propensity to make these amazing EV products and then all of a sudden kill them off. What's going on? I might be dating myself, but maybe some of you remember the Chevy, or was it the Chevy or the General Motors EV1? One of the first mainstream electric vehicles. I think it came out in the late 80s, early 90s. It was streamlined, it was quick, very well received by the automotive press, and the owners absolutely loved them. But GM had a little trick up their sleeves. They didn't sell the EV1s to anybody, they leased them. So basically people were renting them, General Motors owned them. Then all of a sudden they decided to discontinue the EV1 and they took them all back from the people. Even though people begged them, I love it, can I please buy it? They're like, no, we're not gonna let you buy it, we're gonna take it back. And then they crushed them all. Maybe there's one or two that's in the museum. Pretty insane. And a lot of that was covered in the movie, Who Killed the Electric Car? Which incidentally also featured a startup EV company called Tesla. And it's pretty funny if you watch that movie now, Tesla is basically in its infancy. And man, they have come a long way since then. Okay, now talking about the Chevy Bolt, another fantastic EV that General Motors discontinued. What's going on? So the Bolt was very well received for the first generation, and then we have a second generation here, which is the Bolt EUV. So there's basically two versions of the Bolt for its second generation. They have the regular Bolt, then they have the EUV, you can see right there, EUV, which is basically like a crossover version of the Bolt. So it's a little bit higher up off the ground, a little bit more headroom, a little bit more cargo space. So basically instead of being like a hatchback car, it's like a little subcompact crossover SUV. And don't let its small size fool you. This is not a cheap little throwaway econo box. This is a highly refined vehicle that has excellent performance, excellent driving dynamics. I mean, look at the interior. This is one of the more well-equipped models, but we have this beautiful perforated interior, nice infotainment screen, beautiful contrasting colors and materials throughout. They did a really good job with the Bolt. Don't take my word for it. Read some automotive reviews of the Bolt, and you'll see that the automotive press absolutely loved it. Opening the hood, there's no engine, so we have the inverter, an electric motor, and coolant system, and other features for the electrical system and the battery. Nice thing about owning an EV is you have very low maintenance. I have 3 vehicles and 2 of them are EVs. We have a big transit passenger van, but for commuting, EVs just reign supreme just because gas versus electricity, especially here in the Pacific Northwest, we have very low utility rates, but we have some of the highest gas taxes in the country. So us even more can benefit in the Pacific Northwest from EV ownerships. And on top of that, maintenance. This is like owning an appliance. There's no oil changes, there's no big 60, 90K services. With regenerative braking, the brakes will probably last almost as long as the vehicle, I'm not kidding. So it's very, very low maintenance. It's basically wiper blades, tires, cabin filter, and that's mainly it. You have a nice upright view of the road. Being a crossover SUV, you have great visibility, very comfortable two-tone, perforated leather. This has a sun and sound package, so you get a sunroof with a power sunshade. You also get an upgraded Bose sound system. This is how you operate the transmission: park, reverse, neutral, drive. This thing is just really quick. It's electric motors just make instant torque. This is not like a super sports car, it's a crossover SUV, but it's entertaining. The tires chirp really easily. You can just shoot around in traffic with its small size. This is a little, city, urban traffic shooter, great for parking and maneuvering in an urban and city environment. This one has 24,000 miles. Fully charge range is about 250 miles. But most people, we don't drive anywhere near that on a day, and when you charge from your home, your house is a gas station. So you go home, you plug it in, you wake up the next morning, it's like having a full tank of electricity. And then of course you can DC fast charge if you need be. With your home as a charging center, and you plug it in every night, most people have all the juice they need. Screen for the infotainment system, we have a parking camera, heated and ventilated front seats, auto climate control, auto dimming mirror, blind spot warning, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control. And even though it's like an itty bitty little subcompact vehicle, you got plenty of space in the back. Look how much leg room I have. I got plenty of headroom. I'm 6'2". Surprisingly comfortable, surprisingly spacious. Then of course we have a lift back. You can remove the cargo rear cover, fold down those rear seats for more cargo space. But if we pop this up right here, we got a little extra hidden storage area down there. Well, the good news is GM does plan on coming out with a new Bolt, so that's awesome. But for the time being, we're gonna have to look in the pre-owned market, but luckily there's lots of nice examples like this. We are Way Scarff Ford Isuzu. We've been in business 103 years. Proudly serving the greater Seattle Tacoma area, we sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles. We do really well with pre-owned EVs, so we have all sorts of pre-owned EVs, our own products, the Mach-E, the Lightning, the E-Transit, lots of Teslas, Polestars, GM EVs, Porsche EVs, Lucids, Rivians. We pretty much sell any nice EV we can get from any brand, maybe not Fisker. Well, thanks for taking the time to join us in this walk-around video, and we'll see you next time.